I'm Pamela Byers. This is my grassroots yoga channel, and we're about to embark on a sunset serenity journey here at Howland Park. So we're going to go ahead and begin. I'm going to just do a little bit of sounding to raise our vibrations. Right, so we're going to go ahead. It's going to be about an hour of yin. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. You can either get started in hero's pose, or if you're more comfortable in seated meditation. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to come to hero's pose, and we're just going to go ahead and take a seat, sit back here. If it's comfortable for you, make sure you have a block, because we're going to be using a block for the last pose. And you can sit on this block now if that's more comfortable to elevate your hips. We're just going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to take a couple deep breaths here. So breathe in through your nose. Open your mouth and just breathe out. Take a nice deep breath in. Just arrive on your mat. Exhale. A nice deep breath in here. Just roll your shoulders up as you breathe in. As you exhale, just roll your shoulders down your back. We're going to go ahead and get started with some neck stretches. We're going to try to do a whole body yin workout tonight. So we're going to start with bringing our left arm behind our backs. And you're going to take your right hand up high and just gently rest it on your left side of your temple, and maybe your fingers touch your left ear, and just let the right side of your face gently come down to your right shoulder. Just nice and easy stretch. We're not forcing it, just a little bit of gravity help here with the arm on top. Just going to stretch here for a moment. As we work through our yin poses, we'll be sitting in the poses anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. And we just want to make sure that as we're moving through the poses, we do want to feel a sensation. You're going to feel the edge. That's the first thing you feel during the yin pose. And you don't want that sensation, the edge, you don't want it to go over a level 5 on a scale of 0 to 10. You want it generally to be in between the level 3 and level 5. You never want to feel pain or numbness, just the edge. You just want to feel that sensation. We're just going to go ahead and bring your fingertips on your right hand to your right cheek, and you're just going to use those fingertips like a shelf. You're just going to raise your neck back up to neutral. We're going to do that on the other side now, so go ahead and bring your right arm behind you, and we're going to bring our left arm high, and we're just going to go ahead and bring our left temple to our left shoulder here, nice and easy. And we're not forcing it with our hand, we're just gentle, just a gentle pressure. Just feel that stretch in the right side of your neck. We have heard of runner's knee and tennis elbow. Well, nowadays it's a true thing, and it's called text neck. also screen neck as well from being on the computer all day. And this is really good for our neck, just a nice gentle stretch here. And we're just going to use our fingertips here on our side of our cheek and just gently, gently bring that neck back to neutral. Okay, we're going to go ahead and come to a seated meditation here towards the long end, the short end of the mat, towards the top of the mat. And we're going to come in, our first pose we're going to come into is going to be seated diamond. So it's kind of like butterfly, except in diamond, your legs are up further and you make more of the shape of a diamond with your body. So we're just going to take a nice inhale here, and you can lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, we're just going to gently fold forward, and you can bring your hands, I like to bring my hands under my ankles, and just let your palms face up so you are in a position of receiving. If it's more comfortable for you, you can bring your hands on top of your feet, palms up or palms down. I just feel like I get a better stretch in my back with my hands under my ankles here. And we're going to sit in this pose for about 3 to 4 minutes. And as you sit in the yin pose, your mind may wander. We want to try to stay in the present moment when we're doing yin. So if your mind wanders, just see if you can focus on your breath. Say to yourself, I breathe in, I breathe out. Focusing on your breath is one of the most ancient meditation techniques. It helps your mind to become still. When you start meditation, the practice of meditation, your mind can just go and go. Sometimes the thoughts are so prevalent when you first start. And so you just train your brain, you train your mind to just focus on your breathing in and your breathing out. Sometimes it helps to pick a mantra when you start meditating. You can say Om or any mantra that you want. Breathe in. When you breathe in, tell your mind so. And when you breathe out, tell your mind hum. We practice that when we meditate. So it gives your racing mind something to focus on, and it keeps it focused on the present moment. As you come out of some of the yin poses, sometimes you'll feel a vibration from the pose, or an echo. Our thoughts have echoes, and our words echo. And the poses that we practice in yin can mean that vibration in the body. For a few moments after you're done, feel it. See if you can let your body just gently open up to time and gravity here. You're going to feel this pose in your inner groin, in your lower back. your outer hips, and your body just gently opens. Got about another 20 seconds here. Anytime a pose seems like it's too much to slow down or it's very uncomfortable or painful, you always can have the option of backing off. So this is not about pain, this is about healing, but some of the poses can be a little bit more uncomfortable than others. We're going to gently just walk ourselves back up very, very gently here. And we're going to bring our knees together. And we're going to go ahead and bring our legs out long in front of us. We're going to do half butterfly on each side. So we'll go ahead and start with the left foot. We're going to bring that left foot to our right inner thigh. So just bring your hands high on an inhale. And as you exhale, just hinge at your hips and just gently fold forward here. And you're going to feel this stretch opening up the back of your right leg, your hamstring, your lower back, your inner groin on each side. You feel it. You may feel it there. To succeed in a yin practice, not that it's about success, but to succeed, you just have to give in to time and gravity here. And just allow your body to do what it knows how to do and to heal. Yin works in so many ways to heal our bodies. Yin stretches deeper than the muscles and the ligaments. Yin stretches as deep as our connective tissue. Our connective tissue is what connects everything together in our body. It connects the muscles and the joints and the bones and the ligaments. There's even connective tissue swimming around our cells. It's in our blood. Blood. Connective tissue, it keeps us going. And this is what yin reaches. As we hold the poses, and we stretch in certain areas and compress in the other areas, we're compressing and stretching our connective tissues in those areas especially. So when you release from the pose, those areas are flooded with hyaluronic acid. And that is what renews our cells. The hyaluron bathes and renews us inside. Some people will take hyaluronic acid they can use it for different inflammatory problems, and it's also good to keep your skin and your hair healthy and supple. So yin increases the hyaluronic acid in the body. It floods the areas when you release from the pose. Very, very gently come out of that pose. And then we're just going to go ahead and we're going to take our left foot And we're going to bring it on top of our right thigh. And now we're going to go ahead and bring our right foot underneath our left knee. We're coming into fire log pose. So if this is too uncomfortable, you can just come into seated meditation. Or you can try to bring your ankles on top of your knees. You can adjust your body however you need to, but remember, this is not about pain. This is about healing. You can bring your hands to the bottoms of your feet. And remember, this is a really intense pose, so it takes the body a moment to open up. And we're just going to go ahead and sit up tall. You can stay up tall. If you want, you can bring a block between your knees. That helps for the comforting. That's kind of comforting to do that. And you can do that. And you just want to go ahead and elevate your spine. You can stay up like this, or just gently and slowly hinge at your hips and fold forward. If it's more comfortable, you can also bring your hands out long in front of you. You'll see as we sit in the pose, your body will start to gently open. If it is too much, you can come into just regular seated meditation. That does the job too. Another one that does the same job as the fire log is coming into figure 4 on your back. You can do figure 4 as well for this purpose. And one of the other ways that yin works on healing our bodies and healing our minds and just healing us is not only by the hyaluronic acid and the connective tissue aspect, but also it works on our peripheral nervous system, which is our nerves. So as we go through our days, we're constantly going and going. We're operating on the sympathetic nervous system, which is a branch of the peripheral nervous system. And the sympathetic nervous system is also akin to what we call fight or flight. But yin stimulates the peripheral nervous system branch called the parasympathetic nervous system. And the parasympathetic nervous system induces resting and digesting into the body. So that's what yin stimulates in our body. It stimulates our hyaluronic acid, and it also stimulates our resting and digesting. It's very healing. Just let your body open gently. Remember, you want to find the edge and no more than a level 5 out of a scale of 0 to 10. Optimal is anywhere between 3 and 5. And you don't want pain or numbness. It may be uncomfortable. But see if you can sit in the uncomfortability of it. We're going to very gently and slowly, because the tissues are very, very fragile right now. So as if you're moving through honey, we're gently and slowly going to come out of that pose. And we're going to go ahead and bring our left leg out long now. And we're going to go ahead and do that on the other side. So we're doing half butterfly here. We're going to bring our hands up high. The right foot is on the left inner thigh. And we elevate up out of our sides, our waist, lengthen our spine. And as you exhale, just gently hinge at the hips and fold forward so you feel that stretch where you feel the edge of the body. This stretch is going to work on the right outer hip, the right inner thigh, your lower back, maybe your left hamstring, wherever you feel it in the body. See if you can send some breath to that area and just ask that area to relax. Just let go. Some of these poses in yin can be very challenging. So success in yin, it's all about you. You are what makes yin in your body succeed, and only you can do it. Our success it's not determined by what we are up against. That's not what determines our success. But our success is determined by our attitude towards what we face. That's what determines our success. You just have to give in to what's happening in your body during the yin poses. Give in, let go. And just very gently, we're going to come up very slowly out of that pose. And we're going to lift that right foot on top of our left knee. Or you can just bring your feet to, this is just as good a fire log as you're in seated meditation. Or you can bring that right foot on top of the left knee, and that left foot comes underneath the right. Again, if you have really tight hips, it's good to place a block between your knees. Maybe halfway through the pose, you can even try to take the block out a little bit. And this is such a difficult pose because our hips hold on to all our memories, even the things we don't remember. So that's why these deep hip stretches are very uncomfortable sometimes. Then you can lie on your back as well, come into a figure four. 45 seconds in this pose. You can really relax the area where this is feeling your body the most, where you feel it in your body. That right outer hip, just relax. And very gently, we're going to come up out of that pose, very slow. That tissue is so fragile right now. And we're just going to bring our feet out wide on the mat, and we're going to do a little bit of windshield wipers here. Just gently windshield wipers. Ooh, that was a deep stretch. That was deep. A lot of stretching there. Just one more round here. We're going to do another challenge here. And the next one we're going to come to is, we're going to go ahead and come to frog. So you can also take another version of this into tadpole. So tadpole is kind of like a really wide-legged child's pose. You just bring your knees out wide and draw your hips back. Or you can do frog, whichever version you want, whichever feels right in your body. We're just going to bring our knees out wider than our hips for frog, and our feet out wider than our knees. And you might want, you're going to bring your forearms down to the ground. And this is one we just have to do not force anything. We're just going to gently and slowly let our bodies open in frog. We have about another minute in this pose. If your mind is wandering, see if you can bring it back. Just focus on your breath. Okay, we're going to gently, very gently Take your time, and we're just going to come bring our knees back in here, nice and slow. Just move very slowly in your body, nice and easy. Next pose we're going to come to now. We're going to go ahead and come to Sphinx. So we're going to lie on our bellies. We're just going to come down to our bellies here. And when we get onto our bellies, we're going to bring our forearms out on the mat. You can spread your fingers wide here. Just go ahead and lift up in your chest. If this gets to be too much on your head or your neck and it's uncomfortable, you can bring your chin to your block. Or you can also bring your fists up and hold onto your chin. So we're going to go ahead and be in this pose for a few minutes. Here, this is Sphinx. This is for our lower spine especially. You're going to feel it in your shoulders as well. The yogis say a sphinx a day keeps the doctor away. So much in today's world that is violence that is happening now in the world. The very first concept in ancient yoga is ahimsa. Ahimsa is non-violence, non-harmfulness. And that can mean not just being physically violent, but in your mind, in your thoughts, in your speech. So the absence of hateful or violent speech and the absence of hateful or violent thoughts to other people or yourself, as well as not having actions that are violent or harmful. So ahimsa is non-violence and non-harmfulness. You have to begin that practice with yourself, not speaking negatively about yourself or other people. And we all fall short of ahimsa. And it's okay. It's okay to fall short. We just keep on trying. We just keep trying and trying until we don't have to try anymore. Think about where we can be more compassionate with ourselves when it comes to the ideal of ahimsa. Where can we be more compassionate with others? You have to start with yourself. Where can you be more flexible with yourself or others? And you think, of kindness to yourself and speak kind words to yourself and feel those kind words in your heart. You have to be accepting of other people. That is the path to peace within yourself. We're going to go ahead and unwind our arms here. And we're just going to do it on the other side. So bring that left elbow on top of the right. Your hands can come together, or you can bring your back of your hands together, or you can bring your palms together. We're just going to go ahead and stretch those out for another minute. If we stop trying to change or fix or even understand, maybe we could practice more of the ahimsa with ourselves and other people. Go ahead and unwind those arms. And we're going to just come to lie on our belly here. Go ahead and bring your cheek, one cheek, whichever is your favorite cheek, to the mat, and your arms at your side, your palms facing up. Just going to lie here for a moment and just let that pose resonate within our body. If you want, you can bring your knees up, bend your knees, bring your feet up to the ceiling, the sky. You can windshield washer them if that feels good. Really flushing that area with the hyaluronic acid. Just getting it going, pumping it through there, slowly though. Slowly. I'm going to go ahead and come up now to our hands and knees. And then we're gonna bring that block. We're gonna do some supported bridge next. Is our next pose. So we're gonna come to lie on our back, and we're just gonna go ahead and bring our feet to the mat, our knees to the ceiling. So when we're doing supported bridge, you want to start with this level on your yoga mat. You might be able to go up a little bit higher, but I would start with just the lowest. If you want to start with this one or try that during the practice, you can go all the way up. But I just say start with this and then see how it feels. So we're going to lift up our lower backs and just place that block under your lower spine there, where your hips are, under your hips. This is supported bridge, and this is just a good one for our lower backs. We always got to do some poses in for our lower backs because they just take so much. They take all the pressure, all the stress in the body, our lower spine. If you do want a little more of a challenge, you can bring one leg out, or you can bring both legs out if you want. Or if it's comfortable, just keep your feet bent and your knees to the sky, the ceiling. We're just going to lay here for a few moments, a few minutes, and just feel that pose, how it's working in your lower back. wherever you are. If you're already on the mat, then we're just going to very slowly and with deliberation remove that block from under your lower spine. And we're just going to go ahead and come to lie on our backs here. You can bring your legs out long for a moment. So just a mini Shavasana here. Just feel the echo of that in your lower back. We're going to go ahead and bring our knees into our chest. And just go ahead and give yourself a hug gently and slowly here. The tissues are so fragile right now. We're just going to do a few knee circles. So maybe gently do 2 knee circles one way. Just slow and deliberate. And then we're going to go ahead and do them the other way. Reverse. Just bring your knees back into your chest. And we're going to go ahead and bring our left leg out long. And bring your right arm open like a wing. You can have both arms open like wings. Or you can have your left hand on top of your right knee. Just gently guide that knee over to the side. Coming into supine spinal twist. You can stay here, or if you want, you can come into cat pulling its tail. So bend that left knee and catch that left foot with your right hand. And just bring some gentle pressure of gravity with the left hand on top of the right knee. Try to keep your shoulder as close to the ground as possible, your right shoulder. You can gaze straight up, or the direction of your knees, or if you want to gaze over your right shoulder, you can do that too. Just whatever feels most comfortable in your head and neck, because you're going to get a little bit of a neck stretch here if you gaze over your right shoulder. Just be safe with your neck and just be comfortable. Release that left foot. We're going to come back to lie on our backs and bring the left knee in to meet the right. Go ahead and bring that right leg long and your left arm's out like a wing. Maybe your right arm is, or maybe your right hand guides your left knee over to the side. You can stay in this position, or you can grab that right foot with your left hand. Just bring that left shoulder as close to the ground as possible. Right here, right now. Follow your breath as you inhale. Follow your breath as you exhale. May you Give that foot a one little squeeze if you're in cattail. And bring that leg long if it's not long. We're just going to go ahead and bring both of our knees into our chest. Give ourselves a hug here. We're going to bring our legs up high for a few moments of waterfall before we come into our final resting pose. So go ahead and bring those legs up. You can use your block under your hips here, or if you want to bring your hands under your hips. Waterfall is a wonderful way to get toxins out of the body. You got to drink a lot of water after waterfall. All the toxins in the largest muscles in your body, your lower part of your body, are draining out now. And this is a nice one to do with your legs up the wall. You can do this one for as long as 10 minutes right before bed. It's good for your blood pressure, it's good for your mind. Go ahead and bring our knees into our chest and give yourself one more hug. Bring our legs out long. Let your feet fall open. Your hands at your side. Shavasana. Final resting pose. Let your forehead just relax. Your forehead. Let it relax. Relax the muscles around and behind your eyes. Relax your jaw. And just absorb all that fresh, clear energy just created in your body. ahead when you're ready. Go ahead and come up to a seat. You can rock and roll your way up. Seat. We're going to bring our palms facing up to our knees. And your thumb and your index finger in a circle. Just close your eyes here for a moment. Focus on your breath. Imagine you're a stone sinking to the bottom of a pond. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. As always, the Divine Light in me honors the Divine Light in me. Namaste. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. And I'll see you on that next time. I hope you enjoyed your practice tonight.